the queue here, waiting to head into stage 5. It is the Recce Convoy. It's a great system they have here. Hayden Padden. Do you know what surprised me, Hayden? You're not at the front of the queue of the Recce Convoy. Now, we know you're an intelligent driver. You think everything through. There must be a reason why you're here in the convoy.
No, we just went early enough. You got to be there like an hour early, and I got too many things to do. So yeah, we're back here just patiently waiting.
So there's a bit of etiquette involved. You know, you can't just, as the global superstar that you are, you can't just push your way to the front of the queue.
No, we're all the same here. So if you want to be at the front of the queue, you got to get here early, and if you don't want to be here early, you're at the back.
Well, you're not quite at the back. You're right in the middle. Tell me what you've seen so far. You know, these roads to a lot of people will be new roads. They'll be new to yourself as well?
Yeah, first time I've seen them. Yeah, obviously unique. Very twisty, actually. A lot slower than some other roads that we see in the country. There's a lot of heavy gravel, but hopefully some rain's coming through on Saturday, which might make it a little bit easier for us.
It's so New Zealand, isn't it? I was blown away by it. You've got Mount Ruapehu in the background there, and the wonderful scenery around. It is New Zealand. It screams New Zealand at me.
Oh, it is. And it's obviously very undulating, a lot of corners. The biggest thing I find here is everything looks the same. So you've got a lot of rights and lefts, but a lot of them are very similar. So it's very easy to read the road in that respect. So, but yeah, today's all about having good pace notes, especially on one pass Recce, new stages, and obviously quite demanding stages.
One pass Recce, and I'm trying to rack my brain and think of a rally that was just a one pass rally. As a driver, you can't have come across too many these days that are just one pass.
Oh, it's definitely unique to New Zealand. It's sort of trying to condense the rallies, because at the end of the day, everyone here, they come rallying for a hobby and for fun. They do it on a wage or a salary, so having less days off work is what's better. So yeah, it's all condensed, and for me, actually, in the early stages is what helped us develop pace notes and a good system, because we learned to do it on one pass. And then when you went overseas and you had two passes, all of a sudden you had all this extra time to put extra information in. So yeah, you get used to it.
It's going to be a heck of an event. What are you looking forward to most this weekend, Hayden?
Driving. I'm looking forward to getting back in the car. It's been several months since we've done a rally in New Zealand, so these are proper stages.
You've been one of the busiest drivers in the world this year. Did you not enjoy the little break, or were you absolutely chomping at the bit, ready to get back at it?
Oh no, my happy place is in the car, so I don't mind if I'm spending every day inside a rally car.
Tell you what as well, Hayden Padden, you are looking every inch the champion you are these days. I'm liking the hair. There's a little bit of a quiff going on there. Normally it's a bit shorter.
It's called age. Age? Hopefully wisdom as well.
Age? That's called age. Look, those bald patches are called age. Look at that.
I'm catching you on the grey stuff.
No, it's looking a little Tom Cruisey.
Oh, God. Now you make me conscious about it.
He looks great, doesn't he? Look, there's another man that looks great. Have a quick look. John, how are you? Everything good? Catching you mid-snack?
Yeah, quick snack.
You are the Peter Pan of the world of rallying, aren't you?
Yeah, still here. Retired a couple of times, but still here.
It seems to be a thing with New Zealand co-drivers. Retire, start again, retire. Hayden, we'll catch you later on. Shall we take a little wander down, see who else we can talk to? Lovely to see these boys. As I say, it's a convoy system. One pass, they all come through in convoy. They tend to spread out a bit as they make their way through the stage, but at the start of the stage, they're all together. Hello, gentlemen. How's it things going? Tell me. Sorry, I don't recognise you.
That's fine, you're not meant to.
You are?
Sam Byrne.
Sam Byrne. What car are you in, Sam?
I'm in a little 1600 front-wheel drive Lancer, so we're just down a little rally challenge class.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you make of these roads?
Oh, they're awesome. A little bit of everything. There's some tight technical stuff, a couple of fast-flowing stages. Really looking forward to it.
Say fun for the two-wheel drive. You can get it on this gravel. You'll get it sideways occasionally.
Oh, occasionally, yeah, we'll give it a go.
Good stuff. Good seeing you. Let's wander down. All the best, Sam. Let's wander down. There's young Jaden. Jaden, I get mixed up. These New Zealand names do confuse me. I blame jet lag. How are you, young man?
Thank you, Colin. Yourself?
Yes, very good. This is, who have we got here as well?
Goldie.
We've met before, haven't we? And
Jackson.
good to see you. Let's have a wee chat with you, young man. Just had a chat with Hayden there, talking about the roads. They're new to a lot of drivers, these roads.
Yeah. I think when this was last run, I probably would have been 11, maybe 12. So yeah, I haven't done this one before, but they're looking very, very technical, quite busy on the note side, so going to be a big challenge.
Lots of gravel as well. We're just before the start of the stage here. This gravel, let's have a look at the gravel down here. It's if anything, this is a little bit less gravel than we see in other places.
Yeah, I've noticed that, a lot of gravel, especially in those first two. So fortunately, we're a bit further down the field this rally, so we can leave Hayden to sweep a nice line for us.
But do you know what? If the weather stayed like this, dust might be an issue.
Yes, we've already seen that in Recce. It's getting quite dusty, so hopefully there can be a bit of wind, and I think there might be a bit of rain as well to sort of settle it all down for us.
Someone mentioned snow. They might have been winding me up. They might have been. Can it snow here at this time of year?
No, I wouldn't think so. We're in theory getting into our spring and summer, so I'd hope not. But
I've seen it. It's on the mountains. It's on the mountains.
it's very New Zealand to have 4 seasons in one day. So we'll wait and see. Yeah.
That's a song, isn't it? Isn't that a song? I think it is. Best of luck this weekend. Good to see you. There we go. One of the most talented young co-drivers. You've got some talent out here. Talented drivers, talented co-drivers. Hello there, lovelies. How we doing? Everyone good? This gentleman here looks like maybe he doesn't want to talk to me, and that's a definite sign that I want to go and talk. So, tell me, who are you? What's your name?
Jason Timmins, and this is my co-driver Lachlan Timmins.
No, young Lachlan, come in here. Father and son. I do love the RM Williams as well. I'm a big fan of RM Williams, I have to say. How old are you, young man?
14.
Never. How many rallies have you done?
Will be my first one.
Magnificent. What a way. Your father and son bonding time. There's nothing better, I would imagine.
Yeah, no, it's pretty good, yeah.
So this is your first day out wrecking?
Yeah.
Right. And how's he getting on, Dad?
Yeah, he's not doing too badly. We'll be right.
What system do you use for your notes?
The Neil Allport Jambo ones or whatever. Yeah.
What car are you in this week?
An old 1981 EX Lancer.
That's a lovely car, isn't it?
Yeah, no, she's good. Yeah, won the Central Region Series back in 2009. Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun out there. Is this something you want to do more of as you get a little bit older, co-driving?
Yeah, I want to be in the driver's seat, but I do a bit of mini stock driving myself.
That gets a bit expensive, Dad. Once son decides he wants to go in the car driving, that's when you have to start finding a few little dollars behind the settee and all the rest, don't you?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Great stuff, guys.
Expensive.
Well, it's going to be great. We'll keep an eye on you this weekend. Do enjoy it. This is one of the great things I find about New Zealand rallying. Every time I come across here, blown away by the New Zealand family of rallying, because it is all about families. There are more women driving, co-driving, involved in organisation in New Zealand than there is anywhere else in the world, and youngsters as well. 14 years old. Best of luck. Now, I would call you Mr. Van Gisbergen, because you deserve all the respect in the world. Apparently, though, it's Gizzy.
No, I hate that. Just
do you know what?
just Shane will do. Yeah.
Do you know, I guess I thought you might. It's very, very New Zealand. I've never heard anyone call you Gizzy.
Yeah, none of my friends do.
I don't think I can class myself as a friend yet. Shane, how's the recce gone so far?
Yeah, pretty good. It's there's some fast stuff, some tight and twisty stuff, but it's very dry and dusty, which we don't think it's going to be like on Saturday. But yeah, pretty cool.
Maybe something different for you as well. I don't think you'll have seen roads like this before.
Yeah, there's some similarities. Yeah, some of Whangarei's the same, some are far north. Yeah, similar in some spots.
But very challenging with the amount of gravel and with the for me, the interesting thing is one pass on each stage. So it's a lot of note-taking that's got to be made.
Oh, yeah, Glenn's pretty busy here. And, there's some fast stuff, open, tight. And then just the differences in stages. Like some stages are super fast and then tight here. So, but, yeah, bit of fun.
Shane will let you head off. Look, he's stolen from home the cushion on the co-driver's side. Shane Van Gisbergen, do not call him Gizzy. Who gave me that information? It was wrong. Behind those blacked out windows. Rana, good to see you, mate. Can I stand on the side thing?
You can stand there, you can come for a ride if you want.
I'm holding on tight, mate. How quick can we go?
We'll be quick, mate. You'll be dusty.
How's it going so far?
Oh, good, mate. I actually turned up late this morning because the 30 planes got cancelled, so I had to drive down, yeah. So
From where?
From Auckland.
You've driven down from Auckland this morning?
Yeah, and I had to do this, missed stage one, so I'm hopefully going to pick that up next week. And tomorrow. Next week.
Next week might be a little too late.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's the plan anyway.
Well, listen, good luck with the rest of the recce. Get a good night's sleep. We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, mate. See you.
It's very impressive, the number of cars waiting here. Todd, lovely to see you.
Good to see you, mate. Very good to see you.
Tell me about this weekend. What car are you in?
Oh, the lovely Ford Fiesta.
The R5.
R5, mate. R5. The only one here.
That R5 will love these roads.
Especially if it rains, mate. I think it's going to rain on Saturday. There's a good chance, though.
But do you know what I've noticed? We think of New Zealand rally roads, and a lot of them are beautiful and flowing, and they're quite nadgery, these ones. They're quite gnarly in places. The nimble little R5 should deal with them really rather well.
Yeah, we should be good. I think being 5 on the road will be good too. You know, the roads are not going to pug up. They're going to be well swept by Hayden and Shane, and it's going to be an amazing rally. It's going to be awesome. We haven't been here for a long time. I actually won this rally a long time ago, very long time ago.
Now, a long time ago, it was midnight starts.
Yeah, mate, there's some big crashes. Midnight starts, we used to be sitting outside all the pubs and everyone was partying, and mate, it was pretty hard starting at midnight, and then a lot of crashes when the sun came up, like a lot of big crashes. That's when I slept off the road a couple of times, but it used to be that was when men were men,
When rallying was rallying. What's the biggest challenge then these days? Obviously it's moved on, rallying, and thank goodness it is an awful lot safer than it's ever been, but what is the biggest challenge of this event?
This is just a sprinter, it's only 150, 60 k's, so it's just a sprint, mate. But these roads are really, they're very different than anything else in New Zealand. That's what's great about, there are different places. Like New Zealand's only a small place, but you go to Otago, you go to, everywhere you go, the roads, the surface is so different. The marble, the gravel here is very rounded, so there won't be a lot of grip. It will be very slippery. So, yeah.
That does sound as if we're in for a proper treat of a rally. You say only 160 k's. 160 k's in a day these days is actually not too bad. It's a challenging distance, and what I'm looking forward to is the fact that it's all just one pass. 9 stages, 100 and nearly 60 kilometres of one pass rallying. That's a little unusual these days.
Yeah, it is, which is great to see. They've got the roads around here for it. Lucky enough that we can actually just have one pass. It's great when it's one pass. And we don't trash the roads too much, but it's a real shame there's only 5 R5 cars and top runners, but would have been good to see a good strong field, especially with you over here, which would have been nice to see, but never mind. But
I tell you what, I love just seeing any sorts of cars, and there are plenty of good cars out here this weekend, that's for sure.
Oh, it's good to see all these guys that have turned up, which is great to see. And everyone's here, and Shane, it's great to see Gizzy here, which is going to be a fantastic to see him going against Hayden. And hey, it's Hayden had his bad luck overseas, so it doesn't always go his way either,
It doesn't, it absolutely doesn't. Gizzy, is that what the locals call Mr. Van Gisbergen, Gizzy?
Yeah, Gizzy,
Do you think I get away with calling him Gizzy or not?
Oh, you'd give it a go, eh?
I'm going to give it a go. I'm always up for giving it a go. Best of luck this weekend, guys. Good to see you, and we'll see you out and about on the event. Cheers, there we go. Gizzy. I'm not sure. Hello there, folks. How are we all? Everyone happy? Did I speak to you earlier on? I did, didn't I? I'm going to try and remember. It's Mike, Dave, John, Jonesy. I'm going to give up on trying to remember names because it just doesn't go in. Jonesy, you're in the Mark II Escort this weekend.
I am, yes.
These kind of roads to me look like they were made for a Mark II Escort.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, very dusty today, but it sounds like it's going to rain on Saturday, so that'll be even better for the Escort.
But they talk about the need to have fun on rallies. I reckon you'll have as much fun as anyone out there in that car. I mean, who needs a new R5 car when you can have a fantastic Mark II?
Exactly. Yes. yeah. What more fun can you have? Yeah.
It's quite challenging. You've got young Jared with you, isn't it? Young Jared this weekend co-driving. From a co-driver's point of view, I guess it's quite a challenge because there are a lot of corners in some of these stages.
There is, and we're writing our own notes as well, and just a single pass. So yeah, it's going to be interesting, especially with the dust today. It's real hard to sort of see the road, far enough down the road. So it makes it just harder.
That's actually quite challenging, making your own notes. You take a video as well. Do you then double check the notes with a video in the evenings?
That's it. Yeah. Hopefully the camera's working, and the battery doesn't go flat, and the card gets full, and yeah. So we should be good. We should be.
We're looking forward to seeing you. Jonesy, where are you from originally?
I'm from Wales.
You know what? I was trying to work out the accent. Which part of Wales?
Not far from Brecon.
Okay, so lovely part.
Yes.
You've been here a wee while.
26 years, so I lost the accent, and yeah.
What was familiar about here other than the sheep?
You had to bring that into it, didn't you?
Anytime you speak about Scotsman, you talk about whiskey. So, Welshman.
Oh, yeah. Well, I like a drop of whiskey as well.
Do you know what? I came through Melbourne Airport yesterday morning, and they were giving away tots of 16-year-old Glenmorangie, and I thought, at 7 o'clock in the morning, I never normally would, but it was free, so I had some.
Well, I had my birthday last week, so I got a bottle of Glenmorangie for that too. So, I've had quite a few samples of it. It's very nice.
You cracked it open then?
Oh yes, yeah. I'm halfway down it. Yeah, might have a couple tonight too, actually. Yeah.
Where are you staying? Jonesy will leave you to it.
No, thank you.
There we go. A long way from Wales, isn't it? But 20 odd years. How are we doing, mate? I'm going to speak to you. I recognise you.
Don't know. Bryn Jones. Yep.
Bryn Jones.
I'm Jonesy's son.
I was going to say, with a name like that, you can't be anything other than Jonesy's son. You're driving as well?
Yep. Driving a little Rally 4 Fiesta. So, yeah.
You're about to go. Bryn, how old are you?
21.
Magic. We'll look forward to seeing you this weekend. Now, folks, Jonesy, get in your car, mate. Bryn Jones, what a wonderful Welsh name. They're all heading off into the stage. They have a start time. It's a very, very well-controlled procedure, this. In convoy, start times for each stage. They're through the stage. It'll just open out a little bit as they make their way through. They obviously want a little bit of clean air, each driver. As we mentioned a couple of times, dust an issue out there. But all these cars making their way into the stage, through stage 5, and then back to fielding, I believe. And tomorrow, 4 more stages to Recce. So there we are. I love that motor. I love that car. I recognise that driver as well. Not sure who that is. Any ideas? No, there's a shake of head from the cameraman. But there we are, folks. That is stage 5. That is our Recce interviews. Plenty more to come as the weekend progresses.